Hello everyone, thanks for watching. You're in for a real treat tonight because after this lesson you're going to be able to problem solve using proportions. Let's get started. You have a note sheet in front of you and some additional properties. We've talked about proportions, we've solved proportions, but some of the additional properties of proportions is saying that if A to B equals C to D, then I can set up my proportions differently. I can kind of move letters around. I can also say A to C equals B to D. I'm just setting up another proportion, just kind of moving the letters around. Okay, another property I can use is I can also say A plus B over B equals C plus D over D. I just took the two letters in the proportion, I add them together, and I put them over the bottom number. Set them equal. These are just examples of what I can do by moving the letters around. Knowing this, let's see if you can tell me whether the statement is true or false. In example 1, if P to 6 equals R to 10, then P to R equals 3 to 5. Well, I'm going P to R, my two top numbers, and set them equal to my two bottom numbers. Well, 6 to 10 reduces. 6 and 10 can both be divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So that is true. Okay? Example 2. A to 3 equals C to 4, then A plus 3 over 3 equals C plus 3 over 4. Is that one true or false? Well, it's false because in this ratio, I take the two numbers and I add them and I put them over the bottom numbers. Well, in this ratio, I'm adding C plus 3, not C plus 4, and putting it over 4. So that makes this one false. Okay? So, if x over 6 equals y over 34, then x to y equals 6 to 34. Now, does this reduce? Yes. 6 and 34 can both be divided by 2. That's going to give you 3 over 17. So my answer is 3 to 17. Okay, moving forward. So let's use these proportions and calculate the distances and measures in triangles. So MQ to MN equals LQ to LP. Well, here is MQ, and that distance is 6 plus 15, which is 21. So MQ, 21 over MN, which is here to here, 6, equals LQ, which this whole length, I have a 5 plus an x. So it's 5 plus x over LP, which is 5. Okay, so all I have to do is cross multiply. 21 times 5 is 105, and that equals 6 times 5, don't forget to distribute, 30 plus 6x. Okay, I'm going to subtract 30, and I'm going to show my work over here. 105 minus 30, that's going to give me 75 equals 6x. And when I divide by 6, that's going to give me and that comes out to 12.5. I apologize for all the scribble. I don't have my pen thingy, so it's a little messy. Let's try another example. Okay, VW to WY equals VX to XZ. Okay, so let's look at VW, and that will be this right here. I know the length of that is 24 minus 6, because this whole thing is 24 and this is 6. So 24 minus 6 equals 18. So VW is 18 over WY, which is 6, and that equals VX, which is right here, which we do not know, so we're just going to call it X, over XZ, which is 3. Now all I have to do is cross multiply and solve for X. 18 times 3 is going to be 54, equals 6 times X, 6X, and divide by 6, X equals 9. Okay? Now the next thing in your notes we're going to talk about is the geometric mean. I know there's a spot for a definition. On your notes we're not going to put a definition. I'm just going to kind of show you an example of what it is. So the geometric mean of A and B, all that means is if I set up something like this. Okay? So on my extremes here and here, I put A and B. So when I cross multiply, X times X is X squared equals AB. And then I had to solve for X, I had to square root both sides. Okay, and I'll get X equals the square root of AB, whatever that is. It's going to be different when we deal with numbers. Okay, let's try one. So example 4 says, what is the geometric mean of 8 and 18? So it's going to be kind of set up like this. Okay, I'm going to cross multiply, and all that's going to give me is 8 times 18 equals X squared. Now 8 times 18 is going to be 144 equals X squared, and the square root of X squared is X, and the square root of 144 is 12. Okay? Now, let's try it again. Let me erase all this jazz. Let's try it for 36 and 81. Okay, I'm going to set up the same thing. 36 over X equals X over 81. Cross multiply. 36 times 81. Let me see. So it's going to give me 2,916 equals X squared. And when I find the square root of both those, I'm going to get 54 equals X. So essentially all I'm doing is multiplying the two numbers together and find the square root. 8 times 18, multiply together, get 144, get the square root. 36 times 81, multiply them together, get the square root. Okay, that's essentially all I'm doing. Okay, so hopefully after this you can say that you can problem solve with proportions. If you still are unclear, you can bring these notes in to me in the morning and we can go through any questions you have. Or you can rewind the video and watch it again. Okay, thanks for listening.